Yeah.
But they're good.
They are good.
They're so good.
Yeah, we've got 5 rounds of a brand new game that we have thought up in our little think tank called Politician or Criminal.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun. How does politics even get money, and how do they stay in business, I guess you could say?
Yeah, I mean, it's so true. Like all these parties, as I mentioned earlier, the Green Party, they're quite unique because they received customer donations. But the classic thing is donations.
Yeah.
That is where they get their money from. We're bringing back the OG punishment.
Oh, go on, tell them the punishment. Episode 35.
Welcome back.
Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good Thursday or whatever day you're tuning in.
Yeah.
Today we have got a potentially controversial one.
It could get
Interesting
juicy.
landscape.
Yeah.
It could. What are we talking about today?
We are talking about politics. This
Politics
is, what
and
do they say?
business, yeah.
Don't talk about money,
Religion,
sex, religion,
sex,
and
or
politics.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah.
There's another one.
There's probably another one.
Or about...
But yeah, we're not allowed to talk about it, but we're going to talk about it.
Yes, we are.
Aren't we?
We're going to not only explain what politics is about, but we're going to get into the business side of politics. We're going to uncover a lot of things that, for the average Tom, Dick and Harry, you don't know. Because I didn't know before I started researching it this week. And that's what this whole channel is about. It's about learning as a
100%.
collective. So if you want to learn a bit more, not only how to start a business, but a bit about life, hit that subscribe button. It's a lovely red button hanging around somewhere down there. Give it a little whack.
Or go check out, for some juicy extras, our Patreon.
Woo, yes.
How
you get
much?
yourself lots more for that. For £4 a month, 13p a day. You get an extended episode, you get a Sunday special that's fresh off the block, and you get loads of other competition accesses, which pretty much means you win your money back.
But literally, we run so many different competitions out there, and so many people won so much cash, it's a joke.
Exactly. They're also winning it on the socials. So if you haven't already checked them out, go and check out @Susan Sliders
100%.
anywhere, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and you can go and have a little look at our daily shorts that are coming out for you lovely people.
But before we crack on,
shall we?
We have our tradition. Now, if you don't know,
get to know,
we do a scratch card for every single podcast.
Every episode satisfies our gambling habits.
Well, we've got £2 here, don't we now?
We do. We've got a big one today. We get the £2 on out. The Sapphire Sevens double.
70k is our top prize that we can potentially win here.
You need to either find 3 black 7s or 3 blue 7s in a row.
And if you get the little lotto man, you win a tenner this time.
Oh, geez, you do. And you won last week with the little...
I won him last week, yeah.
If you haven't checked it out, a Halloween special dropped last week. It's a banger of an episode.
It's a banger.
It certainly is.
Right,
You know what?
you go first?
I'll go first. What do we got? We got a bunch of 7s, both blue and black ones.
Yeah, it's a blues double.
Have we got any that's in a row? We got a 773, a 775, a 767, a 772, and a 771. And no Lotto Man, because I've never seen that man. That is gone forever.
You're not
Anyway,
seeing
I've
that.
never seen that again.
That's a stinker, mate.
I have lost so many times now. I am not one for a long time.
Yeah,
it's
affecting. Is it affecting your
really
mental?
affecting me.
Right. Well, I've got same as you, mate. 773.
Nice.
And
The exact same as me.
oh,
No, you
what's
haven't.
that?
Not 2 weeks in a row. You haven't.
Row 6.
No, you haven't.
7.
No way.
£5.
Woo!
There
Again.
we go. Winner.
3 black 7s. Is it?
Yep. Read it and read.
Wowzer. He's
There we go.
done it
£3
again,
profit
people.
on that bad boy.
Insane. We've made our money back and
Made
an
our money
extra
back
quid.
and £1. Yeah.
Whoa,
I'll add that to a winner's pile.
Unreal that it's in the winner's pile.
Yeah, cool. You got it, mate.
Well done
Nice.
on the win, mate.
Come on, son.
I like that. And we are about to get into a good way to kick off an episode, a challenge, a bit of competition with a battle of the hosts.
But wait. Before we do, my friend, we need to talk about our paid partnership,
We certainly do.
BetterHelp.
This is not a random pick. We partnered with them because they stand for what we believe in.
We're all about chasing opportunities and breaking free from that 9 to 5. But you cannot do that if your mental health is not in check.
Exactly. Hustle without balance is going to lead to burnout. Mental health is the foundation for everything else.
And that's why therapy is important. It gives you the clarity and the confidence that you need to keep going.
Yes, and BetterHelp makes it easy. It's online and professional. You can do it from your laptop or simply by using your phone.
No awkward face-to-face, no travelling across town, just therapy on your terms.
And all you need to do is fill in a quick questionnaire. And just like that, you're matched with a professional therapist. And if it's not the right fit, you can change. We've both tried it. I can honestly say it's worth it.
Plus, the reviews speak for themselves. They have thousands of positive reviews on Trustpilot.
So if you want to give it a go, click the link in our bio or use our code for 10% off your very first month.
Not only would you be supporting yourself,
But you'll be supporting the grind. We are into Battle of the Hosts. We have got a fun one today.
we're bringing back the OG punishment.
Oh, go on, tell them the punishment.
Neck slapadinos.
I hate neck slaps, man. Yes,
But-
we do have neck slaps.
Let them know what we're actually doing.
Yeah, we've got 5 rounds of a brand new game that we have thought up in our little think tank called Politician or Criminal. Dun, dun, dun. The way this is going to work is we have 3 facts or stats or clues about an individual. It can be anybody in the world, either a politician or a criminal. They're fairly elusive clues, and the other person then guesses at the end of the 3 or at the end of the spiel or whatever they say if they are a politician or if they are a criminal they're talking about. Now, these things can be related to business. They can be related outside of business. It can be about anything.
My facts are completely random.
Yeah, so are mine, actually.
Some have like longer ones, so I've got like 2 facts, but
Okay.
they're long ones,
Yeah,
or like
fair
1
enough, fair
fact, something like that.
But have a little play along yourselves. Let us know how you did in the comments section. And if you know any crazy facts about politicians or criminals that maybe are elusive, you can try this game yourselves at home. Should we have a little rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first?
Yeah, go on.
Let's do it.
3, 2, 1.
Bosh! You always go scissors first.
Do I?
I figured it out the other day when I was
That's actually
looking at
what
one
I
of our
do.
Sunday specials.
Okay, he's doing analysis on me.
I should have told
Scissors,
you. I told
scissors.
you. It's that stupid. Anyway, right, I'll go first then. Let's have you guess first. My round 1 is this person ran a charitable foundation that was all claimed to be helping children. They were knighted by the Queen, and their reputation collapsed shortly after their death.
Politician or criminal?
Are they a politician? Are they a criminal?
I feel like, well, when you say criminal,
Yeah. They have to be,
like they got arrested.
not necessarily arrested. They have to be charged with a crime. So people could have been arrested in their lives, but unless they were charged with an official crime, then I haven't included them in this list.
Well, then I'm going to go politician because you said after the death.
Yeah, but you can be charged with a crime after your death.
Really?
You can.
Even though you're dead?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, I've said politician anyway, so.
It is a criminal. This is the scary man,
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Oh, I've literally thought that.
You should have said it right. Yeah, he ran a charitable
No,
foundation.
but then I was like, wait.
Knighted by the Queen.
Yeah.
And his reputation
Damn.
all collapsed right after his death. And he's still been charged with all the offences that he made over his lifetime, which went against all of his companies, his holdings,
assets.
and his assets.
Shit.
But he was dead at the time.
Oh, I
obviously.
literally knew that. That was the first thing in my head.
I
That's
see.
so annoying,
We've got 1
man.
point down. Let's see. Go
Damn
on,
it.
Your turn.
This individual was a part of one of
Oh,
Britain's...
I didn't neck slap you. Get your neck over it. Did you actually know?
I thought we were going to do it at the end.
Nah, neck slap you now. mate.
No, actually, I forgot.
Okay.
Totally forgot.
Right, here we go. Oh, shit. Lovely little bit of neck there. Good cuppage on that, I think. No? His eyes. Glossy.
Try again.
Let's go.
Okay. Where was I? This individual was a part of one of Britain's biggest construction firms.
Okay.
Was given an OBE for services to business.
Ooh.
However, they were allegedly in a scandal for running a fake invoicing scam worth 70 million.
Holy cow.
Is this a criminal or politician?
That's a good set there.
Main word. Well, no, actually,
Allegedly is the main word for sure.
I'm not going to give you any hints. but-
Yeah, don't give me any hints. I'm going to say that sounds quite political. I think a lot of construction people also get into politics. I'm going to say politician.
It was a criminal.
Was it?
Ray O'Rourke's.
Okay. And did the alleged actually end up getting convicted then?
He was later jailed
See,
He celebrated the verdict by buying champagne for the press outside the court.
He celebrated getting convicted.
Yeah.
Wow, bizarre.
Nuts, mate.
Right, let's get this over with. Stinger.
No, not that bad.
Right,
We're warming up. We're warming up.
It freshes you, doesn't it? Right,
It
anyway,
does, it
my
does.
next one.
Go on.
This person once hired a London bus in efforts to shout their message around London.
Okay.
They wrote columns for a national newspaper, and their hair is one of their most talked about facets.
Politician, surely.
You sure?
Yeah.
Any guesses to who, if you think it's a
Well,
politician?
you said hair. As soon as you said bus, I was like Nigel
Okay.
Farage.
Yeah.
Because of hair, Boris Johnson.
Yeah, it's Bojo.
And he did write as well in the columns.
Well, there's a couple of criminals out there that got infamous looks about them, so I didn't know if the hair was
100%,
going to give you too much of a clue or not. Anyway, you were right. Boris Johnson, you get a point on the board.
Nice.
Your turn.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
This person once tried to pay for a government jet using a check that bounced. They owned a 1,000-acre crocodile farm and came up with the supposed conspiracy that politics are led by lizards. Or Rambo. No, they are lizards, sorry. No, led by lizards. Yeah, no, it says led by
I'm
lizards.
going to say criminal then.
Politician.
What? A politician came up that politicians were lizards?
Yeah.
Who?
Ferdinand Marcos Jr., Philippines' son.
Jeez.
Or not son, Philippines. But he's son of a former dictator. And the lizard quote came from a corruption court case.
Do you know who I thought it was?
What?
I thought it was who are those drug kingpins? The Narcos brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've got like hippo and crocodile farms where they used to like...
Similar.
Oh, I thought it was that.
How
anyway,
nuts is that, bro?
that is mental. That is really weird.
That's crazy. Ready? Yeah. That was lovely coverage, that one.
Jesus. Right, round 3. This person was once praised for turning around a struggling national airline. They fled their country to avoid arrest once, and they are currently under asylum in France on health grounds.
Jeez. Yeah. I'm going to go criminal for fleeing the country.
This is a politician.
Oh my God.
So they haven't been convicted, but they did flee their country. So there is a pending case on them. This person is called Carlos Menem, the former president of Argentina, who fled his country and is currently under asylum in France on health grounds.
Crazy.
Mad, isn't it?
He's just living up in France, mate.
Living up in France.
Probably got his own, like, so much money out there. He can just do what he wants. Yeah. Exactly. That's crazy.
Yeah, bizarre.
Jeez.
Right. Next red. Oh man. Right, you'll go.
Right. Here we go. This American hosted exclusive Women in Science galas and was extremely popular in Silicon Valley at the time.
Okay.
Despite having limited credentials. She also was allegedly involved in a $1 billion fraud case.
I think I know who this is.
Who?
Have you mentioned this person on the podcast before?
Perhaps.
I think this is... I can't remember her name. Is it like Elizabeth something? The woman who did the health app.
Well done, Elizabeth Holmes.
Yeah, so criminal, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a health app. She did the
Elizabeth.
blood thing. Yeah, Elizabeth Holmes. Yeah, you
got
got it right.
I got that out of nowhere.
Damn! Wait, so I'll give you a bit more, yeah?
Yes,
so what she did, oh no, I was supposed to say this as well. This is another fact. She had a framed quote of herself hanging in her hallway.
Interesting.
Which is weird fuck. Anyway.
Such an ego there.
So she secretly was running a $1 billion fraud, basically. Yeah. When she was arrested, the FBI agents found this framed quote in a hallway. We're like, what the fuck? Mental, mate.
Right.
She convinced all the investors to buy.
Oh, shit. That was a proper slap.
Oh, shit. So you got that right.
Yes.
So 1-1.
1-1. It is 1-1. Right, next up. This person once owned the largest yacht in Europe. Their fortune initially came from aluminium mining, and they currently live in Monaco.
Currently live. No, nothing really there to tell me it's criminal. But they still own the yacht? Question mark.
They once owned, so I assume
I'm gonna say still lives in Monaco. I'm gonna say criminal though, because I think you're trying to throw me off here.
You got it. It is a criminal. This person is currently
still living in Monaco,
incarcerated in Monaco.
I was gonna say that's a bougie
He's
place,
currently
bro.
in a Monaco prison.
Oh, you almost got me, mate. You almost got
Victor
me.
Kozench. He apparently he's got convicted of loads of different crimes. And they caught him on the run in Monaco on his yacht, which is now impounded, and he's in a prison in Monaco.
What did he do? Do you know?
I
or
have
not?
no idea. Apparently, I think it's
hell.
loads of like fraud and
Largest,
like,
yeah,
theft
yeah.
and
It
stuff.
sounds like it.
Apparently, he when he did like
Tax
aluminium
evasions
fining
and shit,
as well
yeah.
at mining. Apparently, there's loads of health things that were sort of overlooked and stuff as well. So yeah.
Dodgy.
Dodgy bloke.
Right.
Oh, I got that wrong, didn't I? No, you
I got it right.
You got it right. Sorry, yeah.
Wait, so you get slapped?
No.
Why did I get slapped when you got it right?
You didn't.
You got the last one right, Elizabeth Holmes. I got slapped.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Was I not supposed to get slapped?
I think so.
No, you just slapped me for no reason, didn't you? Wait, no. How does that work?
Do you want to slap me just now?
No, how does that work?
We just got it wrong.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just went get down.
Actually, for no reason.
I didn't even get it wrong. You got it right on my question. I didn't even clock that. I'm an idiot. Oh well, we're idiots as well.
It's the slapping knocks our brain cells out.
Honestly,
anyway, last
that's
round,
why we get our scoring wrong.
This is
all the
round
time.
4 for you now, though. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Right. This person founded a charity to help orphans in Africa, but he later got found to secretly use the donations to apparently buy a small private zoo.
Interesting.
That's what you're getting, mate.
Well, I'm gonna say it's a criminal then if they've been stealing from a charity.
It's his own charity.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Did you give way too much there?
No, I didn't.
Do you want me to slap you again?
No.
Right. Who is it?
A guy called Aaron Hisleson.
Hisleson.
He used to be an ex-Goldman analyst.
Okay.
So Goldman Sachs is a
Yeah.
huge, like top of the top
Oh yeah.
consulting firm. Then he turned into fraudster, obviously, with the UK charity scandal. So apparently he claimed the tigers in court were his therapy animals.
Jesus.
And he claimed it on his tax returns as well. That's
Seriously?
how he got his money. Yeah,
Mad. Right, my last one, round 5.
Wait, I get slapped, mate.
No, you don't, because I got it right.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
2-1.
I'm
No,
not doing
2-2.
Did you get? Yeah, you've got 2 right, haven't you?
Oh, jeez.
All right, it's my next one. My last one. This person originally was a television actor in a comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
This person has a university degree in law, but has never officially practiced it. And they competed and won in their country's version of Dancing with the Stars in 2006. Back in the day, but yes, 2006.
I'm going to go criminal.
This is President Zelensky of Ukraine, who is currently, obviously, dealing with the big Ukraine-Russia war.
Mad.
Originally a comedy actor who used to do skits.
Yeah, no, I know that.
He
Strictly.
competed in Dancing with the Stars in Ukraine.
Dancing with the Stars, Ukraine.
And won it in 2006.
Oh, I actually do know. I've seen videos of him doing this stuff. Oh,
President
man.
Zelensky. How crazy is that, though? Mad, isn't it? Right, here we go.
Okay.
I thought I'd take that last one a bit easy because I've slapped you out of
Jeez
turn.
Louise. Right.
Last one. So it's 2-2. So this is to win.
This billionaire promised to send the first selfie to Mars.
That one again.
That's what you get him.
Wow. I'm going to say surely politicians outlandishly thinking stuff like that. Let's say a politician.
Wrong. She's criminal.
Is it?
Yeah. They were arrested for hacking NASA's servers. How
brilliant.
unreal.
That's course.
And he said, I'm going to send the first selfie to Mars. And he did. So the servers to book the rocket or whatever was a thing he hacked. And this guy's called Mikhail Smirnov, a Russian tech founder in
Sounds like one of our
2016.
topical characters.
Unreal. I hope that'd throw you, and it did.
Yeah, fair enough. Right.
Oosh.
It's 2-2. Came out with ease.
Oh, shit.
Deserve
Came out evens, but I got an extra
It can-
slap out of it.
Yes, true. All right. Well, I'm glad we did the points.
I was
as we went
interested,
there.
though,
Yeah,
mate.
that
But
was good.
there are some fraudsters out there, definitely politicians.
And if you got tricked whether they were politicians or criminals, it might show how blurred lines those things really are.
But also, you find out like some of these big guys who are criminals
Yeah.
work with the politicians a lot, and they can pull
certainly do.
strings like little puppets.
Dude, let's get into more about that now, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Right, so we are back in from Battle of the Hosts.
Certainly are.
My neck is a bit sore, but for the people out there, especially our UK audience, because we
Yes.
are from the UK, if you don't know,
Haven't noticed. Cup of tea.
how does the bloody political system work?
Right, yeah. So,
It's all so confusing, like so much jargon thrown around, people don't know what's going on, and then so much, bleh.
I mean, to the point where I think most people in our generation have no idea about what the parties stand for, what policy means, how a democratic system works.
Yeah.
So much so that I didn't know before.
Yeah.
Really, a couple of weeks ago until I really started looking
Well, I
into
think-
it. But before that, I mean, you've got to really go digging to understand
You
what the
do.
system is that we're all a part of.
Because the common like conception is that they're all like similar basically. They all come in, they all promise different shit, and nothing ever comes to fruition.
That's definitely how the UK works
Yeah.
currently. But anyway, I'll describe it in sort of as simplified a system as I can make it.
Go on.
So first of all, the UK is a parliamentary democracy. Democracy means that it's something that people vote on as a collective in order to choose who's in power. That person in power is noted as a prime minister, and then we've got also a symbolic head of state, which is known as the royal family, the king. King Charles. Yeah.
King Julian!
Julian! That's so good. I remember the little character more. That's
So
a
cool,
God, top tier. Anyway, every 5 years in this country, or it should be every 5 years, it has changed over the last 20 years a couple of times, but every 5 years we will elect MPs and staff, members of parliament that come from your own constituencies, the constituencies all over the country, and when you vote for them, the votes are total, the votes are counted, and the most amount of MPs selected a certain party, their leader becomes the prime minister. And the prime minister and the cabinet then make the decisions for how you run the country. And the House of Lords is a separate thing which checks and reviews new laws that the parliamentary system is trying to put in place in order to make sure that they're sort of legitimate and morally right, ethical, that sort of stuff. So in short, the different parties that are within the constituents of the country at the moment, the five main ones are Conservatives.
Mm-hmm.
These people are typically sort of the business types, the traditional types in this country. Their main sort of ideas are to not raise taxes by much. They plan to sort of benefit large corporations. That's their whole sort of like game and story.
More economically focused, I would
Definitely,
say.
definitely more economically focused. Labour, the ones that are currently in charge, they're more sort of workers sort of structure, fairness, public services. That's their whole game. Really.
Yeah, their ethos is like, we're for the workers.
Exactly. So they try and make a cap on certain like taxes, for corporation taxes to help people start businesses.
Yeah.
They say they'll not raise the main tax rates. There's a bit of a grey area about that at the moment. And they emphasise sort of fair share within the quality of services and things that are available to the country as a whole. The other three that haven't led the country in a while are Lib Dems, which is all about balance and like individual freedoms. They typically are I call them the Switzerland between the Conservatives and the Labour Party, if you don't understand the reference, the people who sort of sit mid-tier and they don't really choose a side. The Greens, which are all about environmental quality and eco-friendly stuff.
Yeah.
And then SNP, which is the Scotland Independence and Social Welfare Party. They obviously mainly cooperise themselves as the Scottish Party.
Yeah.
So that is the breakdown of the five parties that run within the country. They all stand for very different things, but that is the oversight of the UK political system.
Very true, because with the MPs as well, they're all selected in certain regions, so the most they have within the total regions, then they win.
Exactly.
That's why you saw people like Nico and Milana applying for
Exactly.
Mayor of London,
Yeah,
stuff
he
like
did.
that.
And if you haven't checked out the video, basically famous YouTuber Nico Milana, the owner of the best suite in invention, Shades.
Yes,
he has been a YouTuber for many years, and one of his YouTube videos is where he tries to...
He's done a few, I think he's ran twice now.
He did once for mayor and once for prime minister. And so the prime minister one didn't work, but the mayor one, the mayor one, he came 6th or 7th
in London
overall. And what he did was he showed the system of politics. He showed how you sort of drum up some sort of influence and votes and stuff. Very good video to understand a little more of the political system.
Definitely,
and also realise what policies are about.
100%.
So yes, that is the oversight.
Yeah, well, I've got a little bit of a story about the Green Party, actually.
Okay, go on.
Because it's quite interesting to know all of these different parties that you have, but how on earth do they come to life, really? So I'll tell you a little bit about the Green Party.
Intrigued.
So back in 1973, before sustainability was probably even a buzzword back then, a group of everyday citizens in Coventry formed the People Party.
Interesting.
They weren't politicians, they were simply like teachers, small business owners, maybe a few environmentalists who simply felt that the government wasn't listening to the people.
Yeah.
That's why they called themselves People Party.
Okay.
Over time, that kind of, I guess, kitchen table startup, if you will, like talking around the table saying we should do this, became what we know as the Green Party.
Interesting.
So their first campaigns were literally ran out of spare bedrooms. So they would all come and gather up in their spare bedrooms and they would like write everything they could do to get out there. Yeah. So by 1980, they rebranded to the Green Party.
I see.
So this was like the big pivot, the big moment for them. So bear in mind, this is 7 years later, and they've been going for 7 years, trying to organise something. So they kind of leaned right into the niche, and the niche was obviously to build the grassroots and credibility. And through that consistency, they transformed a protest movement into a legitimate business-like entity.
It's similar to like how a company has a USP. So
Precisely,
they probably felt a bit too general at first because People, Independence Party, or whatever. That doesn't give anybody a notation of a poster on the wall going, People's Independence, well, yeah, I vote Conservatives or Labour, that doesn't really matter. If you're like Green Party, whoever feels empathetic towards the ecosystem, that is their party now. They've got a niche that they draw an audience from. So that's a really interesting point.
You see it all the time in businesses. If you find a niche that's something you're really passionate about, you will find a small circle of people that will like follow you and die on the hill.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not to plug him, but you do see it with like the Andrew Tate followers.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got a huge following because there is a niche for his content who agree with what he says.
Exactly.
So anyway, basically, all the way up now till 2024, they've grown into a £5 million operation.
Wow.
Funded not obviously by corporations, but actually customers themselves, their own members. Yeah. So 90% of their income came from small donations, averaging £15 a donation, which is nuts.
That's crazy.
Because right now, with the parties you see, you get big corporations that will fund them.
Yeah.
So this is all from their own people, which is proper die-hard fans that...
I wonder if they had like the sort of big corporations behind them, what they could do.
Well, they don't want them.
Yeah, true.
That's our point of sustainability.
Yeah.
No ads, no investors, no huge overheads. They literally just trust in the story that they're telling to people.
Fair enough. Especially
crazy, man.
To come up in the late 90s, because that's already quite a way into us having a political system. Like the Conservatives and Labour and the Lib Dems as well, they were sharks, they're whales in that ocean, and to be a bunch of teachers and small people sort of swimming in those same waters, that's impressive.
Well, it's because, so they all joined obviously as a people party to start with, and their currency was pretty much authenticity, like to be honest and open and be like, look, these are the problems that we are facing. This is what we're going to try to do about it. And people buy into that rather than all this kind of corrupt stuff maybe that might be happening in some parties. You never know.
Speaking of the corrupt stuff,
go on.
I've got a bit of a question for the week for us. So the question is it right for these big business people around the world to be involving themselves in the political landscape as somewhat, so to say, figureheads? You're talking about the sort of Musks with Trump and other people around the world who are backing big politicians and big companies. Is it right? Is it wrong?
See, I would flip that question, right? So that kind of is like, businessmen and stuff like that, should they be able to run the country? Right?
Yeah, that's part of it.
I would flip it in the UK and go, should governments learn to run more like businesses?
That's a good way to put it.
And if you flip it that way, because it is essentially the same question, the answer is yes. Because the government, currently in the UK, also the US, they're in huge amounts of debt.
Yes.
Massive amounts of debt. So I'd argue, I think it is, because essentially business decisions are made purely to make whatever you have at the time profitable.
Yeah.
And at the current state that we're living in, with the living crises, because we're not profitable, everyone's feeling the effect of it.
Exactly.
What do you think?
I do completely agree. The benefits, as you said, business experience allows you to improve the financial state of a country. If you improve the financial state of a country, you can improve the lives of people who don't live in that business efficacy. So people could say, oh no, I don't want a business person running it because they're just going to be thinking about money and corporation. Well, a country has to run like a corporation. A country has to be sort of somewhat so in the green, or at least not so deeply in the red, to allow the government to make spending on public services, education, healthcare, which is what supports the outside of business analytical people. So if you're sort of abstaining from wanting people of business to walk into government, you're going to do yourself more damage because you're putting people who aren't analytically driven in terms of economics and structure and management into places of power, which kind of loses a lot of credibility for them.
It is tough. Like, there's a grey area. I agree with what you're saying there. I do think, from a business perspective, the transparency element definitely can come in.
Yeah.
Like, as a business, you do know what you're earning, blah, 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 all of that stuff, where your costs are going, because you have to do your tax. I'd also say the innovation side of things is well ahead than any kind of government that we have now. Obviously, I know there's a lot of security protocols that you have to abide by. Innovation-wise, we could be, especially UK, we're well behind. Do you know what I mean? And also, I'd say the accountability as well. Yeah. Like, you should be accountable for your losses. Like, a CEO would get fired if they did whatever they did.
That's a good point.
And lost X amount of money.
Yeah. No, my one thing that would be the counter-argument to my point is, once you put the business people in charge, the sort of process of democracy loses a bit of its weight, because what you could end up saying is, well, the most successful business people wanting the most money are going to be the ones running the country. And so it doesn't mean the person with the biggest wallet runs the country. If so, then democracy loses its understanding.
Yeah, because business runs on control, right? Whereas democracy is more, I guess...
people's choice, yeah.
Yeah. It's more like literally, like, you have to have people to buy into it, doesn't it? Yeah. So you can't be running on control, which is the grey area as well. And obviously, there's many different people. If you look at a business, you've got maybe 100,000 staff and employees. Yeah. If you look at a government, you've got the whole world, you've got the whole country.
The world.
And there's so many different split opinions.
Yeah.
And there's so many competitors that will rival you and pull out your weak points.
I think what's probably the best sort of solution to find in this is, I think there's space for them in government. The fact that we don't have many business-minded people in government at all, even in charge of certain sort of segments of the government. So in terms of the business segments, financial segments, you've got people who are politicians running segments that are very hyper-specific niches, like in terms of healthcare or education, things like that. Like, in my opinion, it should be somebody who's a 3 or 4 decade head teacher running the education system sector, and somebody who's run business running the financial. So my point is diversification rather than politicians running all of policy makes a hell of a lot more sense. And there's a grey area there. So
it is hard because, like, also, if it was so easy, business people would just go do it, but they don't want to do it. They like their little puppy that they have, and if they can influence and pull a few strings in the government to help their little puppy grow, happy days, and you don't get all the scrutiny as well that comes with it.
True. Well, get in the comments section if you've got a different answer to that. I'm really intrigued to see what people think on the political system, especially in the UK at the moment, with its heightened awareness.
Yeah.
But something to lift the spirits, get the energy flowing, and get the taste buds going. We've got a new segment. I'm so excited for this one. We have got Trendy.
Bash!
So, Jamie, got something to say, my friend?
I'd like to sincerely apologise to the audience and Spotify listeners.
Absolutely nobody.
Fuck no. I forgot to click record.
on his mic.
For that last section. But I'm recording now.
We're back to the mics. So yes, and Trendy today. Oh, I've been excited for this. The way Trendy works is YouTube, funnily enough, has a section on it for inspiration for content creators. And so Trendy is a segment where we go into that inspiration file and we find something that YouTube thinks we should do. Today is a UK versus US versus Asian snacks and drinks app. So
I am intrigued.
So we've got a lot to try. What we're going to do is we're going to try three types in a certain snack, and then we're going to rate it on 3 and announce who wins. And either the UK, the US, or Asia will win. There's 5.
Are we going to go like
different
1, 2, 3?
categories. Yeah, we can do 1, 2, 3,
well.
and then like top person can get most points. Second,
Yeah,
third.
I like that. Yeah.
Tom will come up with it on the screen,
Nice.
and he'll announce the winner because we won't be able to keep track of it. What should we start with? Let's start with crisps.
Okay.
And we start with crisps.
Let's
Here we
do
go.
it.
So, snacks that we're starting with. Round 1 is crisps. So, we have the very English traditional Walkers, right?
Yep.
Which is the ready salted flavour. We had to just go staple. In Asia, we've got these prawn, what are they called?
Coaties.
Prawn crackers, Calbee snacks. And then for the Americas, we have the grab bag Cheetos.
Right, first things first. Size difference, by the way.
The UK. It's a
What the
cold
hell?
day. It's a cold day.
They're also looking inside it already.
Yeah, the bags are full.
Look at the air. Look at the pretty much no air and 0 air.
That's a really good point. Yeah.
They're selling air. We're selling air.
Sort it out. Let's get into trying it.
Or do you want to start do the same one at the same time?
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. Have a few out of here. There you go. There's a little handful.
We do know what Walkers is like. It is
We
good.
do,
I
of
do like
course.
Walkers.
Are you a ready salted man? What would you go for?
Salt and vinegar, but I love a prawn cocktail as well. You?
I didn't realise how good that tasted.
They're
I've
good,
not
they're
ready
good,
salted in
yeah.
ages. I'm a prawn cocktail guy as well, I must admit. For the Walkers especially. Oh, so good.
Nice.
All right. That's good. Right amount of salt, I'd say. Because I know in the UK we've got loads more sort of restrictions on that.
Yeah,
sort of
that's
stuff.
what I was going to say as well. The restriction thing's going to be
Might affect it.
massive.
I think we go for the prawn crackers next.
Go on,
what do you
then.
think? Right. Here we go. Interesting shape as well.
Oh,
It is.
yeah. Look like little French fries ones.
I'll tell you one thing. Stinks. Really does
Oh,
stink.
it does stink.
Obviously it's a bit fishy, but it's meant to be. Here we go. Oh.
That's very fishy. I'm putting those back. Why is that fishy?
Well, it's prawn cocktail, but like
That's not...
it tastes more like scampi than prawn. Like if I'm having a scampi and chips from the chippy, that's what it tastes like.
Yeah.
I'm not getting prawn cocktail at all. Like if I went to Chinese and had like prawn crackers, it wouldn't taste like
No.
that.
I feel like people are going to run away from you because of like your bad breath now,
breath's
isn't it?
gonna
Yeah.
be
I can imagine that.
Yeah, I'm not rating that. Right, let's go for the last one.
That's interesting.
A bag of Cheetos. Now these things get all over you, so bloody hell, they're huge.
Sweet and
I think we only
spicy.
one each. Look at the size of them.
Oh,
Look at
look
that.
at the powder on it.
It's like the size of my head. Right, here we go.
It's like cardboard.
Explodes in your mouth. Jeez, that's stuck in your teeth as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a workout. It's literally, I can't get it out of my mouth.
That is stuck everywhere in my tooth. That is like cardboard. Like the first bit's good, and it's just like
I do
hard.
agree with you, actually, yeah. There's so much air in it as well, because there's such big blown up crisps. Well,
I know my ranking.
should we say it on 3? Or say our top one? Oh, so who's in third place first? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Asia.
Prawn. Yeah, Asia. We'll say
Okay.
We'll say
Yeah.
yeah, of course we'll say the thing. What we're talking about. So, number 2. 3, 2, 1.
America.
And number 1. 3, 2, 1. UK.
United Kingdom.
I don't know why I had to guess the last one because we both know what it was. Well, the UK take the first win. America's up in second. Asia's in third.
Let us know if you've tried any of these before as well.
Do so. Right, let's get on to...
That was interesting.
I think we go with the drinks. Let's go for the drinks.
Yeah.
Let's get them out.
Get rid of that dry cardboard taste, mate.
Righto. Drinky drinks. We have beers today. So, for the Americas, we have
Budweiser.
And then for Asia, this is actually an Indian brand, Cobra World Beer.
I do like it.
Look at the
I love it.
size of that.
But you get them at all the curry
Fill a
places.
kid's swimming pool with it for crying out loud.
You get them at the
620
curry.
mils.
That's
I've never
sick.
seen that
That's
before.
sick.
Get that with the curry. That's actually
No,
a
you
great
always
shout.
get it at curry places. Like they sell them all the time.
And then we have UK's own. We've spoken about this on the pod before. Brewdog.
It's IPA, mate. I hate IPA.
Do you?
Yeah,
Oh.
we're comparing against lagers here.
Do you know what? I'll have one. You have one beer. There you go.
No, good. Oh,
What should we start with?
Okay,
Well, I'm going to
yeah.
open this. You open that one.
Yeah, we got to go.
Let's. Do you know what? We start with the UK last time. Let's go Bud first, I think. Let's get the Americas. Here we go. I love the twisty cap, by the way. Great, like, brand decision.
So
there.
good.
Very good brand decision. Cheers, bro.
Cheese brew.
That's good. I really like that.
It's just a solid beer, you know, like summer's day, barbecue.
Flashbacks to leading education days, sat outside.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nice summer day,
Yeah.
few burgers on the grill.
Cost effective as well. These are cheap.
Yeah, you can get loads of them as well.
Very, very nice.
Good start.
Let's go UK's Brewdog. Much nicer smell.
You gonna cheers me? It's outrageous behaviour.
So, bro.
Oh,
That's good. It's got more flavour to it for me.
it's
really
IPA, bro.
What does that mean? I don't actually know the differences of beers.
It's like just completely different.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So these aren't the same thing.
So I'm gonna compare it to the Brewdog can that I have tasted, the beer one, the actual lager.
See, I know nothing.
For an
about beer, but I'm
IPA,
decided
that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't like IPAs, but that's a good IPA.
Right, it's Cobra. Do you want to have a little swig first? Here we go. Nice smell to it.
Mm.
Really cool bottle as well. Like it's got like a texture on the bottle.
Small kind of surface area there.
I think it's more because it's a big bottle. I think it's the exact same as the Bud, but because the Bud's such a...
It just feels weird. Like my lip didn't. Anyway, good though.
Ooh, interesting aftertaste.
This is gonna be tough, bro.
This is going to be tough.
Oh man, I'm gonna base it off Brewdog Lager.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, I don't know.
Right, let's just go for it. Third place. 3, 2, 1. Asia.
Yeah, Asia as well.
Fair enough. Second place. 3, 2, 1.
Brewdog UK. Yeah.
We're swapping it up now. And first place is
Bud.
obviously then.
Yeah,
America.
you know what I base this off? Like summer day, barbecue with the boys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick a Bud out of all of them.
Yeah, same here. Every day of the week.
Down the hatch.
Might leave that over here now. Cool. Let's get on to... Oh, should we go for either the sweet treats or like the little afternoon snacks? Let's go for the afternoon
and
snacks.
then we'll have sweet for dessert.
We'll get into sweets for dessert.
Love that.
Here we go. Right, we are back with the afternoon snacks, the things that the typical countries go for. We have the traditional porky pie for the UK.
Is this
Melton's
typical?
Mowbrays.
Is it typical?
Oh, mate.
It's typical
100%.
for America.
Apparently.
Snack.
This is a Google answer. My
There we
friend.
go, yeah.
And then the Asians have gone for the wasabi peas.
I'm quite excited to try that.
I'm very excited. Should we start with it?
Yeah, no, I burn our mouth out. Leave it. If it is really
True.
strong.
All right, let's start with the Ritz crackers then.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Easy, Tiger.
Oopsie daisy.
There you go, my friend.
I do love a
Do you
Ritz
want two?
cracker. That's all right. It's good. I do love Ritz.
It's so good with a cheese, mate, or even a bit of pate or something like that. Oh,
So good. It's like a little mukbang. I can literally eat an entire box. Dry crackers, but so tasty.
yeah, they're good. They're really good.
Do you ever see back in the day they used to have like a can which you used to be able to place the Ritz crackers on, like a squeezy cheese can, and you push it and it comes through the holes in the Ritz cracker?
What?
You not see that?
No.
It was like part of their old adverts and stuff.
Oh,
They used to
mad.
put it on the top of a squeezy can and press it, and it used to come through the holes and like
That's
twist.
pretty cool.
It was quite cool, yeah.
Yeah, why do they have holes for that? I guess.
Don't know. Right, we'll both take a good old bite from this. The staple, I love a pork pie.
Do you?
Do you know what though?
I'm not a huge fan.
Beaten by a Scotch egg. I love a Scotch egg more,
Really?
without a doubt. But Scotch egg, Scotland, I went for the...
I love
British.
pies.
Yeah, pies are good.
Like a steak and ale pie. Whoa. I would rather go for this than a Scotch egg.
Really?
Yeah.
Good. So English.
I bet you ain't fucking low.
It's good. Gobble around it, mate. Right. That was good. Really good. Do you know what? Secret little, like, tipple with a pork pie.
Chipple.
You know cranberry sauce that you have in, like, a roast dinner? Trust me. Cranberry sauce on top of a pork pie.
No,
You cut a pork pie. Slaps so hard.
I could see that slapping.
It's so good.
Do you have
So, yeah.
pork pie for Christmas? Is that a normal thing?
Pork pie at Christmas is a normal thing. Yeah. It's like more like a snacky thing, but it's not like
Pigs and blankets, mate. Whoa.
Oh, don't get me started on pigs and blankets.
Wow.
And also a properly done sausage roll. Like I'm not talking Greg's. I'm talking one of the ones like pork and apple,
Homemade.
like
Homemade.
like sausage rolls.
Whoa.
Unreal. There's a couple of guys I went to school with. They were from overseas, and I introduced them to sausage rolls. And honestly, whenever they come over here, they're like, "Get me to a place that sells good sausage
Really,
rolls."
eh?
Every time, every single time.
Well,
without
how
doubt.
overseas, eh?
Honestly, mental. Right,
Crazy. We are a pastry-like nation, that is for sure.
We're a brown nation.
Cornish
in terms of
pasties.
The pasties,
Yeah.
the chips,
the
the
pies.
batters,
Yeah.
the pies.
100%.
Right.
Beige. We're beige.
Beige, that's it.
It's a
I'm
beige
very
food
intrigued.
plate.
I'm taking a couple here.
They look...
I really don't
Really
want it to be as
interesting.
spicy as normal wasabi because I'm not a fan. Here we go.
You can try one at a time or...
Stuck them all in. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I put 8 in them.
Hey! Oh, my God.
Not going in. No! Oh, postman.
Jeez.
I generally put, like, 7 in.
Why'd you put so many in?
You
Where's
say
that
put
beer?
3.
I did 3.
Whoa!
Shit.
Holy moly. Wow.
Oh, the beer makes it better. Jesus. That's, oh my gosh. That's a way to wake you up in the afternoon. My days.
I'm glad we tried that last.
Same. I have a little bit more of the pork pie just to secure my taste buds.
Jesus. That's a snack.
Look how many's in the bag.
That's
You
loads,
imagine
man.
whacking through all of them.
Oh, gosh.
Perfect as a snack or nibbles with drinks, it says.
Right. Well,
I wonder.
that's interesting. Rankings.
To start your Japanese adventure. Trust me, I've started something. I'm not continuing the journey. Right.
Number
Number
3.
three.
3, 2, 1.
Japan.
Asia.
Number 2. 3, 2, 1.
UK.
USA. Oh. Interesting little split there.
Yeah, how's that work with scoring?
I have no idea. Tom can figure it out.
All right.
Number 1 is, for me, the UK.
US.
I see.
I'll have that with cheese all day long.
That's a good point. Right. But again, I think on its own.
True.
That's
If you're
how
going
I
on
do
its
it.
own, yeah, I prefer the meat.
So we can either go for the... I mean, they're both sweet treats now. Let's just go for one of them. Let's go.
Nice.
Now we are into the sort of delicacy side of things. We've got biscuits to come, but this one is some sweet treats anyway.
Well,
So we
Asia
have...
at the moment are rock bottom.
True, they're not doing well.
No.
They need to bring themselves
And
back.
I think US and UK are competing right now.
I think it is more our taste buds, but anyway.
Yeah,
We have
is.
the
These
Jaffa
this
cakes.
This is our ranking, mate.
Yeah, true. Jaffa cakes for the UK. We have peanut butter mochi for the Asians. And we have the good old Reese's Pieces Buttercups for America. I think we start
I already
with the
know
Asians
that's going
this
to be
time.
unreal.
2 peanut butter ones in here. So
Let's go.
let's see how they are.
Come on.
Here we
Come on, Asia.
go. Ooh, I like the packaging.
Oh,
Packaging is very
oh wow. They look interesting. Here we go.
good. Have you ever had mochi before? I think they sell there's like a UK version now, which is like mega popular. I can't remember what it's called.
Not the ice creams, the little...
The little balls.
That's what they look like, yeah.
I think, yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan, but we'll give it a crack.
They smell good. Bloody hell.
How's this work? Oh, it's a
Look at this.
cupcake. Oh, that looks amazing. That looks so
wicked.
different.
It smells good as well.
Oh, wow. I love peanut butter as well. Oh man, I'm gonna
Squishy.
tuck into this.
That looks so weird. I can't quite. It looks like a scallop.
You ready?
Cheers. You put the whole thing in?
No.
Oh. Oh god. Oh god. What is that? That bad?
I like the peanut butter. Can I like?
No.
Can I do this?
Oh my days. Wow. Look at that.
Maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
What is the outside though?
Not for me, mate. That's what it is.
No, I'm not finishing that. I'm gonna be honest.
Peanut butter's good.
Someone's got to tell me in the comment section what on earth is that outside. Jeez. Right.
Yeah, if I had that rock up as dessert, I'm fuming.
Why is there? Why are the two on the outside the other way around? That's really messing with my OCD.
Like,
Do you see what I mean?
yeah,
Surely
yeah.
they're like funneled into the bags all the same way.
Might have been tapered with. Oh, you can't. Oh.
Right. I love a Jaffa.
They are good, eh? That's good.
But I do feel like year on year they're skimping out on Jaffa.
Yeah.
Cakes, there's all got a lot of cake.
Yeah.
But get some more Jaffa in there, people. Anyway. Every Christmas, a
Very
big
good.
old roll of them, you know, when they do like the 4 packs of them in a big roll, that Christmas cracker looking thing. Every year, man.
Oh,
So good.
McVitie's. McVitie's. I didn't know
They're
they
gone
made
in
them.
about 3 days.
Wow.
Right. And 4,
That was good, eh?
a typical one. This, I mean, Mr. Beast won't be happy because he's got a competitor to these now. But, nevertheless,
These. Oh, mate, I don't have them often, but wow.
again, the sort of cupcake style
slap.
look to them.
They always slap.
Here we go.
If you had this in school, like, you were
You were the king.
you were the one.
People were paying you like £5 to have one out of the packet. Wow. That's sweet.
So good. The peanut butter's just
Are you
so
more of a
nice.
savouring the thing kind of type person when you eat snacks? I'm just a chuck in, I've got stuff to do.
Oh, peanut butter, I'm real, man.
Again, a bit of a workout to get through.
That's why I buy it slowly, mate. Oh,
Sorry. Almost there.
oh, that's good. All right, well,
There we go.
for me,
Maybe
and I
I'll
don't have Reese's often, but I love them every time I have them.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Third place.
Asia.
Second place. 3, 2, 1.
UK has to be.
Has to be. Those Reese's are so good.
Oh, mate.
So yeah, America wins again. I think it's going to be tight at the top.
America top at the moment.
Let's get it down to the last one. We
They've had,
have
like-
the other sweet treat desserts. Let's go. Right. This last one, we've got the sort of biscuits to finish us off. For the UK, we have digestives. For the Asians, we have pocky. And for the... That's how you say it. I watched their advert today. They say
That's so
pocky.
cool,
That's how
man.
they say it.
Their adverts absolutely slap.
Their adverts are hilarious.
All
Really
of them
funny.
are so good.
Have you ever seen the Panda advert about like insurance or whatever it is?
Probably.
It's just a panda destroyed.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
So funny. Anyway, and for the Americas, we have Oreos. So,
Oh, it's going to be tight.
we've got to start with the Asians this time, I think.
These look good.
This way around it says pocket.
I can't lie.
These do look good. And these remind me of, what do we have in the UK that's similar?
It's like the French. Is it French? I swear it's French, but they do sell it in the UK.
I mean, these are Asian.
No, I know, but I think the ones you're thinking
ones I'm
of.
thinking of,
Yeah.
probably.
They're like the sticks, and they have
Yes, yeah,
chocolate
exactly,
on them. Yeah.
Right. I don't know if these might be dark chocolate. I can't actually read the packaging, but do you want a couple? Just one.
Nah, just one. You're going to shove this all in one as well? I'd like to see that. I said you do, mate. Oh, it's like a finger. A little bit. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's good. There's not a lot to it, but because you get a big box of them, I guess.
Feels
So,
healthy.
It does feel healthy, which is weird for a biscuit that's got chocolate on it. Let's go for the Oreo. Next. It's good. I do rate it.
It is good.
It's
It
quite
is good.
It's quite a light biscuit. Like you can eat a few of them. And
I could eat the whole
feel
pack.
bad out of it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, I could easily eat
Whereas
the
if
whole
I eat a
pack.
whole roll of these,
couldn't.
I'm feeling terrible for one, and I probably couldn't do it. Yeah. There you go.
I'm acting like I can read Asian.
You read the right? Yeah, you read.
I'm trying to read the bottom bit.
No chance, mate.
It says 17, where that means.
All right.
All right, question.
Oreo.
How'd you eat these?
Oh, I haven't got any milk out.
You a twister and a liquor? Or you
I
straight in?
I throw it all in, you know. I don't have time to be playing these games. It is good.
It is good. It is good.
But again, not enough
No, yeah.
Oreo and too much O.
That's changed as well, like Jaffa.
Do you know what it is?
Stingy fuckers.
They've released double Oreos,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that allowed them to stinge on originals.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Conspiracies. And probably the most...
You know what? Anything Oreo mixed, though, like Oreo ice cream, whatever it may be, they are unreal.
So good. So good.
Oreo brownies. Oh, my God,
I've had
mate.
Oreo brownies before. I
Wow.
had an Oreo birthday cake one year. That was good.
Ooh.
Right. And for, yes, a staple of Britain. I get given these at work
This
all the
co-
time.
What?
they like bring them in as part of like the crew foods and stuff. We get a pack of digestives every single time.
Nice.
Or McVitie's original. I can't put this all in one.
I reckon I could. Oh.
It belongs with a drink though. What do you think? I agree. So good. Good ratio. Yeah, very nice.
I prefer the dark chocolate ones,
Yeah,
but they're good.
they are good.
They're so good.
Again, it's going to be tight for me.
I know I'm doing.
Between all three, actually. Right. Third place in 3, 2, 1. America.
Pocky.
Oh, I said America.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I would eat those Pockies far more frequently than I would eat Oreos. Oreos are a little bit too sickly, not enough middle to them. Not good
Wow.
balance.
So for a dessert choice, all three are in front of you.
If
You'd
it's like a
go
biscuit choice, I'm picking Pocky more than I'm picking Oreo.
what? A biscuit with a tea? Yeah, but dessert that
Well, still Pocky, I'd say.
fair.
Yeah, because I mean, Saturday evening, I don't eat a lot of sweet stuff. I've not got a massive sweet tooth. I definitely eat Pocky far more frequently than Oreo.
Interesting.
Anyway, second place is then for me, Pocky,
Oreo
and in first place,
digestives.
Yeah, digestives.
Can't go
They're
wrong,
so
mate.
good.
They are good. They're really good.
And
Nice.
that was Trendy. Hope you enjoyed that slight mukbang.
Yeah,
trendy
yeah,
app.
I like it, mate. I think it's nice because I haven't tried any of those Asian products at all.
No?
And it's interesting to see how many American products are like everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to see anything else in Trendy in the future, if you're seeing anything on other YouTube channels or on social media that you want us to try and do, send in your suggestions to either our DMs at Susan Sliders or get in the comment section here and we can make sure we bring it on for our next Trendy
100%.
app.
We'll be looking at different countries as well, so
100%.
let us know what to try.
But let's get back into the political landscape.
Do it.
We are back from Trendy. It's quite an interesting one there. I did enjoy that.
I liked it. I
Taste
think
buds are firing on all cylinders.
it opens up a lot of doors for us to try new things,
Certainly
which I'm quite
does.
excited about.
Opens up a lot of doors for us to gain some calories.
Because I feel like, but as a UK person,
Yeah.
we don't really venture out too much.
True, very
like
true.
so many people go to different countries and get the same shit they would
They do.
in the UK.
Have you got fish and chips?
Full English, mate. Yeah,
every breakfast
every
anywhere.
time,
Full
mate.
English,
To be
so
fair, I
true.
don't think you can top that though. I can't lie.
Definitely not. But we are going to get into a little bit more about the political landscape.
We are.
I mean, a big question is how does politics even get money and how do they stay in business, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I mean, it's so true. Like all these parties, as I mentioned earlier, the Green Party, they're quite unique because they received customer donations. But the classic thing is donations.
Yeah.
That is where they get their money from. So if politics was a business, essentially the funding would be its lifeblood. Like it relies on that to run and function as a party.
Yeah.
So each country obviously has its own kind of financial DNA. But if we're looking at the UK, because we are from the UK, politics is kind of like a small business crowdfunding model.
Yeah,
in a way. So that's something you can do as a small business to raise and generate money. And that is literally what the politics do in terms of their parties. So they rely on donations from members, trade unions, small backers as well. So small backers can be capped at 500 per person.
Yeah.
But on paper, obviously, it sounds fair, right? But in practice, this is where it gets a bit pear-shaped. The same wealthy donors and lobby groups can still find their ways to influence parties, whether it be through dinners, through think tanks, or non-cash support. So
here's a boat, here's a car, here's
exactly,
a house.
exactly. And lobbying, the term, is essentially to influence a government, right?
Yeah.
So big businesses do this. If you look at the US, that is where you see it.
Yeah.
It's basically a PAC, so it's a political action committees.
Okay.
So super PACs can raise unlimited money.
Interesting.
So, for example, in 2024, the campaign funding crossed over the £1 billion mark.
Wow.
Which is nuts. It's insane, mate.
That is mental, because you think more people are losing faith within politics, so they try to stay out of the field. But I guess those big corporations and certain individuals, they want to be in their pockets. Like
You've got people like Amazon, like Google and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They literally spend hundreds of millions
I
on
mean,
a
you
party.
saw that dinner that Trump had like a couple of weeks back.
Huge with all those big
And
tech firms.
every single, like, you had Tim Cook saying he like pretty much licking his ass, like saying, "I'm going to give you billions and billions." And then you had the likes of the guy who runs OpenAI, Sam Altman or something like that. Altman, I can't remember.
know.
But anyway, him and Mark Zuckerberg, they were all at it. Like,
Mate, it makes sense though, because as a business, right? If you're a business owner and you can go, if I spend 100 million now today on this party, it will save me billions in future tax cuts.
Yeah.
It's worth it for them. It's an investment. It's like insurance for them, essentially.
Especially because the government can provide the landscapes, the facilities, the money then back to them eventually, like the right money spent in their industries.
100%.
Like,
Yeah.
it's a really, really good point.
Well, it's the same way, like, so companies don't spend ads to make money instantly, do they?
True.
The whole point is they pay for that influence eventually over time. And that's essentially what it is in a business kind of term, but in a political way. So lobbying is just a higher stakes version of that, essentially.
I see.
But yeah, so like, I mean, a little takeaway there. So obviously UK politics kind of runs like a non-profit because you are capped, which is quite good.
Yeah, there's like a funding thing of 2000 that was brought in, like a brief that allowed to pass certain legislation.
Yeah, per person you can only chuck in 500 or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
But then you can influence in other ways, which people don't really talk about. US obviously runs like a business, so you can get huge funding in from huge companies to make you run like a business and support them as well. In Asia, particularly apparently China and Japan, it runs like a corporate partnership between the state and businesses, which is really interesting.
Interesting.
So I guess each model kind of teaches you something about the power, like who funds you, who really owns you.
That's
very interesting.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of challenges for these political parties as well.
Huge challenges, I'm sure.
Because not only the fact that they are at the helm of democracy, which means they're at the helm of political opinion, public opinion and scrutiny on a daily basis.
Yep.
I mean, the UK knows that better than anybody.
Yep.
We scrutinise our government and political system, I think, more than any other country in the world, despite there being a natural UK sort of, I don't know, patriotism. But at the same time, it's lacking when it comes to our political system. We don't feel that love for our country as a love for our government. We feel it as a love for our country and a disdain for our government at the moment.
You certainly see it, I think, so much more after COVID or like during COVID and beyond.
That's a
like,
good point.
That's where it all kind of went a bit tits up.
True, but the changes and challenges that come through for political parties, a big thing, as you've just alluded to, is the funding side of it. So the pressures, because if it is coming from donations and it is effectively like a non-profit in the UK, their campaigning gets quite expensive and they've only got the money that comes in from donations to rely on. So large contributions can create expectations of influence for them they eventually get, but at the same time, they can only get that certain amount. So they can't really legally lobby in the way that you'd assume they do in the States.
Yeah.
And that whole sense of funding pressure for them, ups the ante. If they've got corporations of hundreds and hundreds of MPs and people who work for them and campaigners and stuff, that money's got to go somewhere. You can't. Very rarely do you have people working for free anymore.
100%. But if you've got the big businesses in the UK as well, they can still lobby in a way where they go, if you implement this rule that you have on your manifesto, I'm leaving. I'm packing my business. I'm going somewhere else.
Exactly.
Suddenly, that's billions or millions in tax. Boom, gone like that.
That's mad, isn't it?
So you can see how they probably start to leverage things very, very easily.
So true. Next up, kind of works in with that, is the corporate influence.
Yeah.
The businesses lobbying may sway politics. So treading that fine line as well within public opinion. Like, for example, with Elon Musk and Trump, it was one of the most talked about things in politics for the last decade.
It still is,
the partnership between them, and then the sort of dispersal of their partnership, and the reuniting.
Yeah.
Like it's up and down. I mean, we're having that as well with Nigel Farage at the moment, making certain partnerships and things. This corporate influence can have a risk of appealing biased. It can feel unsafe to certain people, or for others, it can be like a way to get their foot in the door.
Yeah.
So that whole corporate influence can be a massive challenge they have to deal with. The next up is the control and independence. Leaders juggle donor interests and voter priorities on a daily basis. And what I mean by that is that, so they've got a certain amount of things they have to control in terms of where they move the country to being, or the policies they put in place, but they've only got a certain window to offer certain opportunities, especially if they're in the House of Commons. Like, you've seen that. It's like a bloody New York Stock Exchange with
crazy,
people
man.
shouting things constantly. And so if you don't get your sort of position forward early on, you could really lose out on a political game quite quickly. And the final one, which is the most obvious, is the public scrutiny. It's the watchdogs. It's the media getting in your face. It's the sort of scandals that pop up on a daily basis. What is prevalent for politicians at the moment is you're under a magnifying glass. And so not only do you have to be on your A game all the time, but you've got to live the life that follows an A game.
Yeah.
Like, people will dig up things from your past. I remember when Bojo was running the country, and you heard about things from him when he was at university and when he was in his like boys' school and stuff like that.
Same as David Cameron.
David Cameron,
stuff like that.
all this sort of stuff came out.
Everything comes out.
I mean, you had the recent one, Angela Rayner, who got like done for a property that she didn't pay tax on.
Yeah.
They will look through your life
and if they find something, you get sacked like straight away. Because they can't have that media portray you in a certain way, which then paints the party in a bad light.
Exactly.
It's crazy, man.
People do look at you, and that people that look at you come from obviously the general public domain, which carries its own sort of issues. I mean, there's social issues and political issues.
Yeah, there's huge.
Which are a constant balancing act. And political governments have to be in charge of where those movements go, where those issues get raised. So
exactly. I mean, I've got a little story about Ben and Jerry's.
Go on.
Right. So
I heard about this, actually,
Ben and Jerry's were apparently once seen, obviously, as the harmless ice cream company.
Yes, yeah.
And they obviously made headlines when they recently kind of called out the UK government for over-asylum policies. Yeah. Suddenly, this dessert brand was the centre of a national political debate.
It's on the news every day.
As a business, you don't want to be involved in that. I mean, obviously, people say all news is good news, no matter what kind of news it is.
Yeah.
But there's a fine line there as well. But yeah, it's mental because obviously Ben and Jerry's understood one simple thing, that being political and having that statement will potentially like put them in the limelight.
Yeah.
But the only kind of upside or downside, I should say, to that is they probably lose a lot of customers and sales through that potentially.
If you're going to be sort of vocal about anything, but especially a topical, social, woke or political issue, you've got to realise that you're dividing your customer base. You're dividing who stands on the side of the argument that they agree with and who doesn't stand on that side of the argument.
It's a tight rope.
It's a weird thing for a business to do.
Your customers want to see that authenticity and also see you stand for your morals or whatever your company's based off, but they don't want activism at the same time. And
most don't,
but that's what comes with it.
Did you hear what happened to them afterwards, though, in terms of the backlash that came from it? Because they're owned by Unilever.
Go on.
And Unilever forced them to take some of their branding down, forced them to take some of their sort of
just to get out of the headlights.
Their sort of postering and their marketing side of their budget. They really stripped them down. But they didn't take away everything, but they did take away quite a lot from them for doing that.
It's crazy, man. Especially if it's risk and reward, isn't it?
If you're under an umbrella of a bigger brand, you can't be playing games like that.
But then again, though, you've got like companies that get scrutinised for saying silent on certain things as well.
True. That's such a good point.
So like,
you can't ever win.
You could actually be silent on a topic.
Yeah.
Which paints you in a bad... It's not being silent, technically, because it's you now not siding with something which is really controversial. So it's like, what are you going to pick? Being silent might be a bad option.
Wow. So much more to go through.
Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Well, I've got a little segment for us. We are going to get into how we can fix the country as a whole. We've got a 5-minute millionaires on what this government needs more than anything.
I've got it.
You've got it?
I've got it.
Well, let's waste no more time.
I know I'm going to call mine.
Okay.
Hello. We are doing, as you mentioned, 5-minute millionaires for you lovely people. And we're going to have a business idea which will make the government better.
Yes, something that the government needs more than anything.
Exactly.
And this is the UK government for us that we're going to be focusing on.
We are.
But I guess it could expand that to others. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm very interested to hear your ideas, mate. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Shall we get started? I have the lovely honours of turning this thing this time.
I thought I'd let Jamie have a go.
3, 2, 1.
5 minutes later.
Right.
I'm ready as well.
Oh, what timing.
Right.
Time's up.
You can start, my friend.
Okay.
I'm very intrigued to hear what you say.
It's a hard one to do. It took me a few minutes to get something together, but...
It is hard.
So here we go. Imagine if every MP could see exactly how a new law would affect jobs, housing, or the NHS before they voted. That's what Policy Pilot does.
Of course.
It's an AI-powered simulator that predicts real-world impact on government policies, helping leaders make smarter, evidence-based decisions.
Right.
But we don't stop there. We also have a public side of the platform which allows citizens to explore those same policies in plain English and compare party decisions, seeing how each would affect their own lives. Policy Pilot turns politics from guesswork into understanding, both from a parliamentary and public opinion, because better data means better democracy.
Okay. So is it an app?
It's an app. So
Yeah.
it's an app and sort of a website. It's a platform, basically.
Okay.
So it'll have an application version, but it'll also have a website version.
And then obviously you have to plug in some sort of information for it to understand yourself.
The governments themselves, so government departments, local committees, local councils will pay annual licenses in order to put their information on Policy Pilot. And so the way it will work is because at the moment, the government sector pays something stupid. I found out here. At the moment, they're paying something like $250K a year for large departments to have data center accesses. And so they pay insane money for this already. And I just feel like they could pay for an annual subscriptionary basis where they have an account and they post about their own political parties. The thing is, the government is becoming a bit outdated at the moment. They're not offering the right information to the right people. Gen Z, as very typical millennials, are losing out on a political understanding, which means they're losing out on voters. If they manage to have a platform, a one cell data spot that everybody can go to and they find out about policy and they can use its AI functions to compare different policies, see what's going on between the governments, find out about their MPs themselves, I think it'd be a really good place to have not only the governments use them, but also the voters.
It would be good, to be fair. I quite like that. Because, I think about my region here and I barely hear anything.
Yeah, I guarantee
I can't lie.
I can't name a single politician from my local council.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
And it is quite bad because you don't know what they're doing or what they're implementing
no
or
idea.
what they're standing for.
Policy
And I think
Pilot.
I like it.
Builds the bridge.
I like
leads
it.
the way. Positions
It will
the
also
journey.
hopefully get rid of that disinformation that you hear on the news, stuff like
Exactly.
that. So you'll rival them. They'll kind of be
Yeah.
your main rivals.
We won't have access to allowing anybody
Would you ever
to
get
post
bought out by
information.
them?
Sorry?
Would you ever get bought out by them? BBC go.
So it's a public
Here's a
public
billion.
process. No, public domain.
So how much are they paying?
Well, this is the thing. They can pay anything from local councils can pay 10K a year to post information. They'll have a 10K annual subscriptionary base.
So-
but big corporations, big governments, which pay upwards of $250,000 to receive information on data centers and post in their campaigning groups. If you had one place, they could change all that funding and put it directly into policy.
Yeah,
Pilot.
I guess the issue would be for the local councils paying 10K is quite a lot of money.
Well, we'd figure it out. We'd make it reasonable depending on the size of the constituency. Like a big one like London or Sussex or certain regions, they'd probably pay a bit more. And local constituencies like
But if
Wiltshire
that
and
came
councils and
out, then
things.
you'd have people going, well, why am I paying?
Well, no, it'd be the size of the constituency because they'll be posting more information. They'll have more voters in line on their.
So it's going to go based off per vote. Or not per vote, per post.
Maybe like a capita size and location,
Interesting.
how many voters you have access to. We'll
Ads?
work out that way.
No ads?
No ads. Keep it a completely
Interesting.
clean site.
No, I don't mind it, mate.
Policy Pilot.
I quite like it because it does tick off something that is quite poor at the moment, which is
Extremely
people don't know a lot about the regional stuff, especially as you mentioned, the Gen Zs of the world.
Yeah.
However, you may be alienating the older generation.
True, but we've got to
because they all take the news media in big time.
Yeah.
So you saying we're just going to wait till they die off and then?
Not wait till they die off, but they already get the information as trusted for so many years through the newspapers, through the ways they voted for so many years. A lot of them are steadfast in their ways for how they vote. They go to local council committee meetings.
If they're all using yours, then the news won't have any information about it.
The news will still do what the news does, which is build hysteria and like posts about scandals and all sorts of things. This is policy part. It's only about policies. It's only about laws that are being introduced.
Cool.
Keeps it nice and simple. Like if, let's say, Keir Starmer gets caught up in a scandal, that's not on Policy Pilot. Policy Pilot is about policies. It's not about all the mirage of shit that goes on in the government.
Sure, you want to know that though on Policy Pilot?
No.
What my local MP's done?
Keep to the news. Keep to the social media about that. This is a clean one.
Ooh, I don't know. I want to know about that.
True.
I want to know history.
If I don't know that it's true or not, if the people don't know whether it's true the scandal or not true the scandal, I wouldn't want it to be
until it's validated.
Comprehensive.
Okay. Well, are you ready for mine, my friend?
I'm intrigued because you've been quite excited.
Yeah, I like my name. Right, are you ready?
Yes. Go for it.
This is not just another consulting firm.
No.
It's a government-backed startup company that does one thing: make the government actually work like a modern business.
Okay.
Introducing DOCS, Department of Common Sense.
What a name. I love it. I do love it. That's a great name.
Great name, mate.
That is a great name.
Thought about that long and hard, mate.
That's what you spent the whole 5 minutes doing.
We will do anything and everything.
Okay.
Basically, the business model is really simple.
Mm-hmm.
Departments pay for us to come in, have a look at whatever they want us to look at. Let's say it's NHS, for example. And we go, we're going to save the NHS 10 million by doing X, X, X. And then we will take a 5% cut of the percentage of money we have saved you.
Sure.
So everybody wins. We drive efficiency, we make sure the NHS functions well, or whatever it may be, and we take a small little cut of the savings that we save.
Fair enough.
So, any questions? I mean, I've got some ideas, for example.
I've got one question.
Go on.
What's the difference?
This is UK. Docs.
Oh, so it's the UK version.
You said
of that.
UK.
Yeah, no, I'm just asking. You didn't know.
Doge is slightly different. Doge is slightly different,
especially
right?
with how similar the names are. I thought he's not really put a lot of thought into this.
Doge is different because what we will do is actually go in, we'll find the problems and make them solutions.
Okay.
Right?
Enough, yeah.
So, like, if there's an issue, for example, you've got, this is what I've read here. It's really interesting, actually. So, apparently, 300 million a year is spent on reprocessing appeals and documents, right? So, we will have an AI form checker. So, before anyone fills up any forms, the AI will check it and go, you've done this wrong, this wrong, this wrong.
Yeah,
Instead of wasting 300 million a year on looking through documents and sending it back and getting it forward.
That's a good point.
There, 300 mil straight away, nice and easy.
And you take
also
10% cut.
Ever been on a train, gets delayed, and you can get your
I've been on the
refund,
train, you mean?
and you can get refunds and stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yeah,
you know how many phone calls you got to go through to get that, and forms you got to fill in.
You are 27th in the waiting queue.
Exactly. So we will make sure we have some sort of AI integrated thing,
Nice.
understands what you've purchased, what train journey, how long it's been delayed for. 24 hours, you get your refund.
I like it.
Bosh. Another one, NHS sick notes. When you get a doctor sick note, you have to get it written down usually.
You do.
We will digitalise all of this.
Nice.
This apparently...
Systemisation.
Yeah, so with the train fares, it's looking about 50 million plus they spend in terms of people they have to contact, different services, all of that stuff. In terms of admin time for NHS, we'll probably save around 25 million a year.
Yeah.
Easy stuff. Nice,
Wow.
simple wins. So
Got the
imagine
two businesses, people.
if you can get eyes on the processes of the government and how it's ran, and you can go, right, we can get rid of all of this fucking fat.
Yes. I mean, there's a lot of it. I mean, we're going to get into a little bit more on the Patreon about where stupid spending's going.
Ridiculous
and that
spending.
will become very prevalent. But if you want to check that out, you know where to go. In the meantime, get in the comment section. Let us know who you thought had the better business plan on 5 Minute Millionaires today. And all that's left to do is go and head over to an outro. Let's go for it.
Let's do it.
That was episode 35.
Another one in the bank.
Certainly is. Hopefully you've learned something today. I've definitely learned something.
I have, yeah. We're going to touch in a lot more on the Patreon as well, so go check it out. Because
politics is a really interesting thing overall. And I think people do need to get better educated with it, especially with the landscape, how it looks in the UK. Just do yourself a solid and do 5 minutes of research. And just get better acquainted with the system, because at the end of the day, it's
but be careful what you read as well. Make sure you're looking at both sides of the stories, because there's plenty of left side media, there's plenty of right side media as well. So you've got to be careful what you're digesting.
Certainly. But if you want a little bit more, at that extra 5 minutes, you can come and check us out on Patreon for the sum of...
It's not an extra 5 minutes. What are you on about?
If you want that extra 5 minutes of like...
Oh, is that what I was saying?
That's what I was saying. If you need an extra 5 minutes of research. Anyway, if you want an extra 30 minutes of an episode,
it's probably more than that.
Go and head over to Patreon.
Yeah.
Sum of...
£4 a month.
13p a day.
Crazy, because I've just scratched a scratch card and won a fiver, so I could spend £4 on that and have £1 extra.
If you want to get up to date with Stocky, we're featuring that today. And I've got some good news on that.
Do you?
But I'll save it for the app. Anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. We love you. We'll see you next week.
We shall.
And yes, keep well, keep grinding.
Well, check out our videos as well on Sunday. They drop out now.
Do so.
And give them some love. There's some shorter form content. Bit of a mix up from our usual podcast. But let us know if you like it.
Smash little games, challenges, and behind the scenes.
Yes.
And we will see you over on the social media. You know the competitions are running there now, so go and check out
100%.
Sliders anywhere. Right.
Anywhere.
Toodle pip, you lovely bunch.
Cheerio. Oh, don't tell me I wasn't fucking recording. That'd be a nightmare. Why is it turned off? No!
Oh, that's brutal.
Just get Tom to say, fuck Jamie, you're useless.